Little pickle. Yes, guys. Little pickle. Big pickle. Little pickle. Big pickle. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, pickle Rick. Let's go.
Let's go!
Yes, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Big Pickle Goes Retro Rip. And today we are on to, as you can see from the title in the video, part 3 for all you old school baseball fans, whether you happen to be young or young at heart. This is going to take us back in the way back machine as we go into part 3. Nine more thick packs, 14 cards, 1 sticker each. There's going to be lots of good stuff, lots of good players in here. Let's get into the fun. Rip number 1. And away we go. No need for too much preamble because you guys, you just want to see the players. And you want to see the stickers. Bam! And oh. I'm glad that it was Giants, but a little bit of scuffage there, but we'll take it, I guess. It's unfortunate it wasn't one of the ones that we had many duplicates of. Tino Martinez. Shout out Cash and Dad. Jeff Reed. Cincinnati Reds. Mike Sharpson, Dodgers. Vaughn Hayes. Julio Franco. Man played till he was, what, 46, 47? Hey! O. Henry. Here as his rookie card. LA Dodgers, but made a heck of an impact as a Montreal Expo. Turner Ward rookie card, former Toronto Blue Jay. He came over in the Tom Candiotti trade. Ed Whitson. Oh, great performances from the great one, Ryan Express. Terry Kennedy. Pedro Munoz. Carney Lansford. Randy Myers, briefly a Toronto Blue Jay. A free agent signing that didn't quite work out. Stan Belinda. However, Gordash did manage to get somebody to take Randy off their hands. It was quite an expensive contract, I remember at the time, and he was no longer the player that they thought they were getting. So, kudos to Gord for correcting his mistake. Alright, gotta pack it down. What do we have here? Bam! Look at that. I have still have a baseball cap. One of the first non-hometown baseball caps that I ever got. California Angels. Always loved that logo. Kenny Rogers. Not the Gambler. Rick Honeycutt. Eric Plunk. One of the great names for a pitcher, no less. Danny Gladden. Superstar. 2-time World Series champion. Lee Stevens. Kurt Stillwell. Checklist. Uh-oh. Upside down. Craig Biggio. Most importantly, father of Toronto Blue Jay player. Bobby Thigpen. Ron Gant. Carlos Baerga. Part of those great 90s Indians teams. Mitch Williams. We'll always love you in Toronto, Mitch. It's a hell of a pitch that you threw to Joe Carter. Cal Ripken Jr. Iron Man. Star Power. Hal Morris. Cincinnati Reds. 2 packs down as we continue through this rip, rounding out what could end up being a complete set. I don't want to jinx it at this point, but we'll see. Maybe there's something I missed on my research. Chicago White Sox, excellent. Bob Guerin. Hey, Bobby Bonilla, who is still being paid by the New York Mets from what I understand. Jose De Leon. Roger McDowell, who may or may not have spit on Kramer and Newman. Bobby Witt. Tim Wallach. Big Mac, one of my all-time favorites. Never forget the chase for 70. Frank Viola. Manuel Lee. Shout out Jay Lee. Hey, big man Mo Vaughn. Prospect card. Very nice. Hector Villanueva. Gary Reedus. Daryl Boston, who I'm not sure if he ever actually played for Boston or not, but that's not really that important. But Mike Marshall. All right. 3 packs down. 6 to go. Pick up the pace, Big Pickle. People don't have all day. Come on now. Never mind what that is. All right, upside down. Baltimore Orioles, very nice. Corey Schneider, briefly a J. Actually, I think he came from the White Sox to the Blue Jays, so he's traded the year that these came out. Kurt Young, Don Robinson, Gary Pettis, always looking stylish with that hairstyle there. Scott Ruskin, Albert, don't call me Joey anymore, Bell, Dave Johnson, Tony Pena, had the greatest crouch of any catcher, Tom Hankey, the Terminator, love him, Brad Arnsberg, who I believe was also the Blue Jays pitching coach at one time, Kevin Seitzer, Jim Gantner, checklist, Mike Scott was the part of the great 1-2 punch of those 86 Houston Astros who didn't quite make it. Couldn't quite make it past those magical Mets who continued their magic as they took down the Boston Red Sox, unless it was the Red Sox who took themselves out. Oh my goodness, look at that. Talking about the Boston Red Sox and Mr. Boston Red Sox of 1991, that's for sure. Wade Boggs. Jose Offerman. Wally Joyner. Greg Hibbard. Chris James. 2 first names. Paul Molitor. Love you, buddy. 1993 World Series MVP. Lance Parrish. Briefly a Blue Jay in the late 90s, mid-late 90s. Bo. You don't know Bo? Well, if you don't, then you should, because he was a hell of a player for a brief time. Roger Clemens. Liked to juice in Toronto. 2 Cy Youngs, though. In Toronto, that is, obviously. I think he won about 6 overall. Alan Trammell, part of that great infield punch of the 80s. Chris Hoyles. Pat Holmes. Newman on the tarp makes the catch. Al Newman. Known for climbing up on the infield tarp and making a catch. Chris Sabo. There we go. Got our 5th insert of the Ultra team. We're, I guess, pacing a little behind if we're going to try and pull all 10 from one box. So that might not be feasible. But, you know, won't be the end of the world. I didn't pay an arm and a leg for this box, fortunately. Hey, the Cleveland Guardians. No, but that's what they're called now. Benny Santiago, also around the same time, I think, when Lance Parrish was with the Jays, I feel like. Or no, I'm thinking maybe of Charlie O'Brien and then Benito Santiago. It was a revolving door in the late 90s for the Toronto Blue Jays catching situation. Tommy Gregg, Billy Hatcher, Kevin Elster, Jose Uribe, Dan Opperman. Along with Jose Offerman, that must have been confusing in the LA Dodgers clubhouse. Joe Orsulak, Bip Roberts, Ken Griffey Sr., Kevin Mitchell. Will anyone ever forget that over-the-shoulder, barehanded catch in the playoffs? Unbelievable. Ivan Calderon in those beauty Montreal Expos jerseys. Mark Leonard. Kirk McCaskill donning that beauty California Angels cap. All right, last 3 packs. This pack didn't want to open for some reason. Trying to conceal, no reveal. Carlton Fisk. Oh, look at that! Shout out Lisa G. Sticks. Or wait, sorry, Lisa Z. Sticks G. Cole Comic Claims, and all you other awesome Tiger fans out there. Carlton, aka Pudge Fisk, the original Pudge. Dave Justice, Halle Berry's ex-husband. Mitch Webster. Mike Harkey. David Segui, who actually was at bat playing for the Seattle Mariners and almost took my head off with a foul ball as I was talking with my cousin Tim. Joe Oliver. Mike Greenwell. Mike Scotia. Hey, look at that. Jim Abbott. What a phenomenal work ethic to be able to do what he did and not having two hands. Like, I mean, come on. How can you not respect the hell out of that guy? Eric Yielding. Alfredo Griffin. Yes, yes, baby, yes. Greg Vaughn. Mariano Duncan. George Brett. All right. Into the final two packs. What is going on? This pack is being a bit of a nuisance. I should have just stuck with it there, apparently, because then it gave in. All right. Milwaukee Brewers. Look at that beautiful retro logo. Bill Landrum. Danny Tartable. Never forget him from Seinfeld. Todd Zeal. Mike McFarlane. Andres Galarraga. There you go. Big Don Mattingly before he became a manager. Brian Harper. Kevin Nomas. Robin Yount, Milwaukee legend. Gino Petrali. Mark Salas. Walt Weiss. David Cohn, who came over in 1992 and helped the Blue Jays to the World Series. And look at that, Kelly Gruber, who took it on the chin in, what was that, Game 3, I think? Sliding into home plate, did up his chin real tough, and, he scored. He scored, I believe, the winning run in Game 3. Or no. Game 3 was a walk-off. All right, we'll correct that. Hey, Julie, what do you think about that? Minnesota Twins. Andujar Cedeno, Glenn Allen Hill, who went over to Cleveland in that Tom Candiotti trade. Lee Guterman. Thomas Howard. Mark Knudsen. Ricky. Great performances. I'm trying to remember if... Yeah. So that was the year that he broke Lou Brock's record. Tom Champanero, Fleer prospect. Hey! Talk about great performances. Joe Carter coming over, playing his first season in 1991. That's why you have him in the spring training Blues there. Won their first pennant, were denied by those Minnesota Twins, but then went on to win the next two World Series. Bobby Thigpen, great performances card. Edgar Martinez, Mariners legends, shout out to Cash and Dad. Dennis Eckersley, hated him so much and loved so much seeing when Robbie Alomar hit that game-tying home run that turned the tide and helped the Blue Jays towards their first World Series. Tony Phillips, Greg Swindell, checklist to end it off. Another rip, one episode to go. Lots of good stuff. We actually made a huge dent in our foilie pile here, and I am going to remain hopeful that somehow we pull out some magic and we have all the foilies by the time we're done. All right, everybody. Thank you again for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And we shall see you in the next one.